seen nothing then?
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable that breath made up between them.
What? Did he never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Nor send you out of the way?
Never.
To fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask? No, nothing?
Never, my lord.
Huh, that's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest, lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought, it doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go. She says enough, yet she's a simple bard. That cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets, and yet she'll kneel and pray. I've seen her do it.
My lord, what is your will?
Pray, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look in my face.
What horrible fancy is this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave Procreans alone and shut the door. Cough or cry him if anybody come. Your mystery. Your mystery. Nay, dispatch.
Upon my knees, what doth your speech import? I understand a fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? What art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it. Damn thyself, lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves should fear to see thee. Therefore be double damned. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows that thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
Ah, Desdemon. Away, away, away.
Alas, the heavy day. Why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kind of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me the fixed figure for the time of scorn to point his slow unmoving finger at! Yet could I bear that too? Well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern for false thoughts to not engender in. Fill thy complexion there, Patience, thou young and rose-lipped cherubim. I, there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, I, as summer flies are in the shambles, that quicken even with blowing. O thou wit, who art so lovely fair and smellest so sweet, that the sense aches at thee, would thou hadst never been born.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most goodly book, meant to write war upon? What committed? Committed, O thou public commoner! I should make very forges of my cheeks, that would to sinners burn up modesty, did I but speak tidings. What committed? Heaven stops the nose at it, and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow mind of earth, and will not hear it. What committed, impudent trumpet?
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Ha! Are you not a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian, if to preserve this vessel for my Lord from any other foul, unlawful touch, be not to be a strumpet. I am none.
What? Not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved.
Is it possible?
Oh, oh heaven, forgive us.
I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress, that have the office opposite to St. Peter and keeps the gate of hell. You, you, you. We have done our course. There's money for your pains. I pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, half asleep.
Good madam, what's the matter with my lord?
With who?
Why, with my lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
He that is yours, sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, nor answers have I none but what should go by water. Pretty tonight, lay on my bed my wedding sheets, remember, and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change indeed.
This meet I should be used so, very meet. How have I been behaved that he might stick the smallest opinion on my least misused?
What is your pleasure, madam? How is it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy task. He might have cheated me so, for in good faith I am a child to chiding.
What is the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord has so beheld her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her as true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
Huh? What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
He called her whore. A beggar in his dream could not have laid such terms upon his callet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I'm none such.
Do not weep. Do not weep. Alas the day.
Has she forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends? To be called whore, would it not make one weep?
It is my wretched fortune.
Ah, beshrew him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
Nay, heaven doth know.
I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cogging, cozening slave to get some office have not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man. It is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him and hell know his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? The most abused by some most villainous knave, some base notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. O heaven, that such companions thou dost unfold and put in every honest hand a whip, to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them! Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Oh, good Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass gainst his love, either in discourse of thought, or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, and ever did, and ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly, comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never take my love. I cannot say. More! It does bore me now I speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's mess of vanity could make me.
I pray you, be content. Despite his humor, the business of the state does him offense, and he does chide with you.
If it were no other.
It is but so, I warrant. Hark, how these instruments summon to supper. The messengers of Venice stay the meat. Go in and weep not, all things shall be well. How now, Rodrigo?
I do not find that thou dealst justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou dost me with some device, Iago, and rather as it seems to me now, keeps from me all conveniency, then supplies me with the least advantage of hope. I will indeed no longer endure it, nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I have heard too much, and your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth, I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had from me to deliver to Desdemona would half have corrupted a votress. You have told me she hath received them, and returned me expectation and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
Well, go to. Very well.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man. No, this not very well. By this hand, I say this very scurvy, and begin to find myself fopped in it.
Very well.
I tell you this not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
I and said nothing but what I protest intendment of doing.
Why, now I see there's metal in thee, and even from this instant do build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Rodrigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, and yet I protest I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant indeed it has not appeared, and your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But, Rodrigo, if thou hast that in thee indeed, which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose, courage, and valour, this night show it. If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treasury and devise engine for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then? Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice.
Oh no, he goes into Mauritania and takes away with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determined as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean? Removing him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brains.
And that you would have me to do?
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right, he sups tonight with a harlotry, and thither will I go to him. He knows not yet of his honourable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, I will fashion to follow between 12 and 1. You may take him at your pleasure. I will be near to second your attempt, and he shall fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in his death that you shall think yourself bound to put it on him. It is now high supper time, and the night grows to waste. About it,
I will hear for the reason for this.
and you shall be satisfied.
I do beseech you, sir, trouble yourself no further.
Oh, pardon me. It will do me good to walk.
Madam, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your honor is most welcome.
Will you walk, sir? Oh, Desdemona,
My lord,
get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look it be done.
I will, my lord.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return incontinent and has commanded me to go to bed and bade me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Emilia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must not now displease him.
I would you had never seen him.
So would not I. My love does so approve him that even his stubbornness, his checks, his frowns, prithee unpin me. Have grace and favor in them.
Here, I have laid those sheets you bade me on the bed.
All's one. Good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, prithee shroud me in one of those same sheets.
Come, come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Pretty dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, I'm Pimmy here. This Ludovico is proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, seeing all a green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stones. Lay by this. Sing willow, willow, willow. Pretty Heidi Hill come on. Sing all a green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. If I court more women, you'll couch with more men.
So, get thee gone. Good night. Mine eyes do itch. Does that boat weeping?
'Tis neither here nor there.
I have heard it said so. Ah, this man! This man! Dost thou, inconscious thing, tell me, Emilia, that there be women do abuse the husband in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I neither by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done it. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition, but for all the whole world. Odds pity, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I would do such a wrong for the whole world.
Why? The wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labor, is a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, and as many to the advantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say, that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have gals, and even though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell, and have their palates both for sweet and sour, as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that does errs? It is so too. And have we not affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night. God, me such uses then, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad men.